Hey everybody, welcome back to some more WARNO. A patch dropped yesterday, mainly technical stuff and bug fixes, and oh my, time limit of 30 minutes. That wasn't mentioned. I was told, or I did hear that, they had a time limit for rank prepared on their end, but I was under the assumption it was 40 minutes. Um, so that's news. But yeah, that wasn't mentioned in the patch notes, and I think there's some more stuff that wasn't mentioned. Um, and if it impacts us, we will discover throughout the game. I'm playing fifth Panzerdivision. Actually, I played a few ranked games 2 days ago for you, and I didn't record them. And one of those, I got absolutely wrecked by fifth Panzerdivision. So I was like, I didn't play that much because I mainly wanted to wait until the martyrs are fixed. But I was like, I got completely destroyed. It was a lieutenant colonel or colonel. Don't remember the name. If I remember, I can show it, after the game. But yeah, so I was like, I mean, obviously you also just played better than me. I played with the Soviet Infantry Division in that game. And yeah, I just got demolished. In any case, that's not what we're talking about. You're playing against 8th Infantry Division. Gonna be an interesting matchup. I think it's probably good for us because, as good as the M1 Abrams is, the Leopard 2A3 should fare pretty well against it, and their planes aren't particularly amazing against infantry. Yeah, alright. Let's get some Jäger here because I don't want to get surprised by a push here. I also adjusted my deck a bit. The Fuchs got nerfed to 20 points, which is definitely a big deal because the Fuchs for 10 points was just kind of ridiculous, honestly. I have to imagine there will be potentially LRS or Jägeraufklärer, so I don't think I will get a Fuchs there. Sorry, it looks. We're gonna focus on this area, I think. I want to see if I can get in here. And for that, I will get some Fuchs, these two squads. Maybe they can get in there, that'd be really, really nice. Get a Jägeraufklärer in this position. Let's get a Gepard for mid. Let's get a 2A3 for mid. Maybe I should use one of those 2A3s on elite. Especially now with time limit, I don't need that many anymore, so I think it would definitely be a good idea. Because before I definitely built my decks at least a bit around being able to have these 50-minute games at times. But yeah, 30 again seems a bit low. I'm definitely a proponent of 40 minutes. I guess we'll see. I suppose it's not too bad currently with how these zones are. If this wasn't a +3 zone, maybe. But if this and these 4 zones were +3 and central +2, then I think 30 could be a bit low if someone decides to do a push here or something. I do like me some Leopard ones. I definitely like how they are in this game. Wargame, they're not that amazing, most of them. Some Jäger. Just spread them out a bit. Also, German voice lines got added. And a Marder 1A3. Currently, I don't really think you need a whole lot of AA in the early game. Especially not against this deck, which again is not particularly strong against this deck, I think. Like their aerial power. And, helicopters being currently very, very wonky. I don't even have any in this deck because most of them don't have stabilizers, and that causes them... Alright, like I found, that causes them to really, really behave not very nicely. Are they just gonna, wait out? In any case, I guess I'll just keep talking. Oh, there we go. Did I forget those leopards? I did. Oh my god, I forgot all these units. Ay, 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 ay. I still haven't... Oh yeah! The veterancy bonus got nerfed in terms of accuracy. I think it got nerfed to 15 and 30% respectively, or 12.5 and 25% bonus. It's still kind of ridiculous, I'll be honest. but it's not as bad as it was. I'm still very, very much in favor of just introducing more levels, having it a bit more like Wargame. I'm not necessarily against... Okay, those are some kilos. I'm not necessarily against unload. Okay, that's it. Oh yeah, fucking numbers appear now, as if it's destruction. I definitely hate that. That's a lot of kilos. Holy moly. That is a lot of kilos. You know what? Let's get this one. Just unload all of you. Just an HE bomber, that's fine. Go for this, please. Ouch. Maybe I should have given you an actual order. Just give him morphium, please. Get it? Oh my god. Oh, your son, you can't. Oh, that's a Rick and Bradley, most likely, huh? Yeah, that must be Rick and Bradley. Alright. Let's put some Pioniere in there. That's a lot of stuff, dude. They definitely adjusted the... Please get in the bush here. Oh, okay, they all got destroyed because I didn't pay attention to them. Alright, absolutely chaotic and awful start by me. That's a lot of M67 squads, dude. Oh, that's an M150. Honestly, let's get an early CV just because of the time limit. Put some Jäger in there. Okay. That Gabbard is almost out of ammo. Let's get some supply trucks, some cheap ones. Okay. Gotta be careful with this leopard that I don't get sighted by like M67s or some shit over there. You can't really see their HP while there are multiple of them in the building, so that's cool. Okay, see if we can retreat you, put you in the bush there, move you up. You can do something with you guys. Let's pull you back. We have supply trucks coming and repair you. Get another. You know what? Let's get some 1A5s going on here. And one Abrams, it shouldn't be too big of a deal for 2A3. I think I'm gonna get another one. Just so losing one is not gonna hamper me like to a ridiculous extent. He's saying, "Oh, my leg." It's like the, you know, the SpongeBob meme with the fish who is involved in accidents and whatnot and keeps going, "My leg, my leg." Let's see if we can make use of. Where's the other Jäger squad? Not moving forward apparently. W3 is ready to go. Let's resupply this thing. Alright, early game definitely was a bit hectic, and I definitely didn't play it as well. But there's the other good part. I think the long run, or you know, the long game is probably more better for us than for them. We can move forward with you. The CV format, I guess what we should do is just put this one in mid actually, instead of, I don't know why. I'm just too used to wargame, you know, where the important zones are actually the ones a bit further behind. Instead of vice versa. But we know it's there. How do we know this though? Because we must have a unit that can reveal influence. I think to see this. At least in theory. Right, we also didn't lose the... let's just get another one. We did not lose our MW1. That's quite important. Okay, let's see if we can do some bombing. Get some recon in mid. Maybe I should like give you a target. I'm stupid. Well, you dropped some of your bombs, I guess. Okay, I guess someone was mocking me for like the "Give me morphium" line. Apparently they say this all the time, and now yep, I can definitely see that, or notice that they say that all the time. Alright, let's get some more Jäger, some more Panzergrenadiere. That Aufklärer squad is worth a lot, it's doing so much work. Get you back. Try to repair you. Continue this building. Now that you enter there, move over here. What is this line of sight? Okay, I completely forgot, didn't notice this part here. Put you a bit further back. Get some of you guys. Get one of you. Bomb this. Not really, no, I have no idea what it destroyed, but I hope it was decent. Excuse me. You're still traveling. Just turn your weapons off and don't even bother shooting. It's an M1A1. What the heck? M150? That's not allowed. I lost my CV here. Probably got spotted and I just... No, I didn't. It's just that I'm blind.
Fahrer, dort müssen wir hin. Was sind Ihre Befehle? Unaufgeklärt.
Actually, let's get a cluster plane for this.
Feuer frei! Bruder, Kommandant! Es hat mich erwischt! Verdammt! Es hat mich erwischt!
I don't know if it's just me, but okay, I just have to sitting here in the open. But these voice lines, they just keep repeating way too often. I'm getting so mind flooded by this.
Schießt auf alles, was
Holy moly.
Kegel zurück zum Stützpunkt.
It's a heavily damaged M1A1.
Zu Befehl! Auf erkannten Feind Feuererlaubnis. Der Gruppenführer soll mal durch den Sprengscheinlehrgang geflogen sein. Wir schieben uns zur angegebenen Koordinate. Sammeln. Befehlsaufgabe.
That's CV.
Verdammt! Fahrer, rückwärts, Marsch! Jawohl, Hauptmann. Mein Bein! Mein Bein! Höre, Ground Control. Gebt mir Morphium!
For this,
Gebt mir Morphium! Halte Ausschau nach Zielen. Verstanden. Zurück zur Base. Panzerpioniere, einsatzbereit.
definitely didn't want, you know, to... Okay, I killed that Bradley. It's an HE bomber. Yeah, still just sitting here. Ugh. Let's get some more view. Let's get more view. 17 minutes to go.
Wir verteidigen den Luftraum. Reckheil! Melde Zug zur Stelle.
That's a dead Abrams. It's a dead CV. I lost my Leopard 1, but that's fine.
Charlie zu.
That's an MW1.
Nächster Halt, Front. Bruder, Kommandant. Ja, zum Gefecht.
Put these Panzergrunts back. These Panzergrunts as well.
Erhören.
You in here. Get the big supply truck. Bump there.
Kommt der Spieß mit
Okay, that's a lot of stuff.
Rückwärts!
Get some of you. Ooh, you're just a pioneer.
Leute aufmunitionieren. Es ist mir eine Ehre, die Männer anzuführen. Gebt mir Morphium!
There's a Stinger squad still sitting. It's not very nice.
Erwarten Befehle.
That's a CV.
Deckung! Neuer Befehl. Feuerbereitschaft aufrechterhalten.
Rip
Stellung halten.
that squad. Rip Abrams.
Mir Morphium!
Yep.
Gebt
Eat
mir
this.
Morphium!
Also looks like so bad.
Koordinate absetzen. Ja, zum Gefecht. KI-Laden. Melde Zug zur Stelle.
Oh god, it re-aimed to my infantry squad. He just got screwed so much by this.
Rückwärts Marsch und zum Feind. Speer zur Stelle. Panzer halten. An alle Einheiten. Feind gesichtet. Achtung! Wo wir sind, ist Home. Jawohl, Hauptmann. Fahrer, langsam rückwärts Marsch.
I would like a bomber.
Wo brauchen Sie uns, Kamerad? Wir brauchen
Okay, my tank is still alive though.
Nachschub, Roll. Kampfvisier. Feuer, Nicht Sie rein.
Oh, they got caught out there.
Erwischt.
Presumably by those tanks.
Ja, zum Gefecht. KI-Laden. Fahrer,
Let's get a cluster plane next. For all those Abramses.
jawohl, Hauptmann. Wo wir sind, ist Home.
I think it was like there.
Hier, hört.
Yeah.
Rückwärts, rückwärts, rückwärts.
Need more infantry here too.
Verdammt, es hat einen erwischt. Wo brauchen Sie uns, Kamerad? Rückwärts, Marsch. An alle Einheiten. Feind gerichtet. Wo brauchen
Wow, that guy really survived. Wither died, and here, yep, okay.
Sie brauchen einen Versorgungspunkt. Ladungsgefecht! KI-Laden! Fluggeschwindigkeit erreicht.
You're ready to? Let's see if we can do like a long bombing run along this line there. You're supposed to evac, by the way. Holy moly.
Aber achten Sie auf unsere Flanke. Wiederholen Sie, Ground Control. Fahrer, dort müssen wir hin. Zu Befehl!
Place you like neatly together.
Auf wen haben Sie es ab? Ladeschütze und munitionieren im Bereitschaftsbunker. Hier einfach, bereit.
30 minutes to go. We really need to get a tick going.
Winchester, fliege zurück zum neuen Aufmunitionieren. Wir haben
We get a
Feindkontakt.
free shot going.
Panzer, halten! Verdammt, es hat einen erwischt. Hol, Hauptmann!
Oh, I was too far forward. Yep,
So schnell wir können. Verstanden! Aufführen und
it's a Stinger squad.
Fernkämpfer, kampfbereit! Achtung, Feind im Nahbereich.
You're also supposed to evac.
Erwarte Anweisung.
Let's bomb like there.
Erhalten. Starte Strafing Run. 5. Kompanie bereit. Unaufgeklärt. Löwe hört. Waffen, klar zum Gefecht. Jawohl. Verdammt. Fahrer, rückwärts, Marsch. Wohl, Hauptmann. Erschossen. Winchester. Kampfvisier. Feuer, selbstständig eröffnet. Waffen.
Engine destroyed.
Jawohl.
What? Was that a side shot? Oh god, I'm playing so horribly.
Alle Einheiten. Feind gerichtet. Sally.
Oh, they don't survive well long against longs, but they're like what, 7 front armor.
Wollen Sie mitfahren?
Ugh.
Fertig machen zum Sprung. Wir greifen gleich an. Dran.
Oh, that leopard loss was horrible. How was that a side shot? I got told it to move this way to show front armor, and either didn't or it still counted as side armor. It had to like turn to the side for a bit. In any case, this is really gonna be tough to come back to. Come back from.
Melde Zug zur Stelle. Ich höre, Herr Hauptmann.
Oh, your supply truck.
Sind unterwegs. Ende.
Mm,
An alle Einheiten. Feind
it's
gerichtet.
frustrating. Go kill this. You have one? Yeah, one front armor. Oh, he cost only 40 points, huh? It wasn't like 70 for a bit?
Bereite Feuerschlag vor. Wo brauchen Sie uns, Kamerad?
You got hit badly. Can you try to? Yeah, shit.
Fährt immer. Es hat mich erwischt. Verdammt, es hat mich erwischt. Was sind Ihre Befehle? Rückwärts Marsch und zum Feind. Erschossen. Keine Munition mehr.
At least I have a supply truck left over.
Alles, was Sie brauchen.
What we can do with the silhouette, you know, AA hasn't been the strong part of this guy.
Panzer einsatzbereit.
I think I'm just gonna leave this Milan behind here. Purely for right, 50 cals actually have a lot of range on there against helos.
Wir unterstützen aus der Luft. Lichtschüsse, übernehmen. Hier Alpha, kampfbereit. Scheiße, war das. Hier Night 4, voll aufmunitioniert und gestartet. Ende.
Taking a lot of damage at least.
Gebt mir Morphium! Gebt mir Morphium! Ich bin lieber der Jäger als der Gejagte. Kehre zurück zum Stützpunkt. Dran, drauf.
Oh damn, bad cluster plane. 223 over here as well. Bomb this.
An alle Einheiten. Feind gesichtet.
Another class plane's ready. I have to win with planes now, I think.
Waffen und Munition. Erschossen. Winchester. Wir wurden getroffen. Jeweils ausgefallen.
I don't think I killed this. Might have went 3 killed here.
Immer auf den Infanteristen und sein Gewehr an. Feind gesichtet. Gefechtsbereitschaft herstellen.
And the MW1 is ready. Well, I know I didn't kill anything. It's pretty stupid, but that's how it is.
Braucht jemand Munition? Anhalten. Wir warten hier.
Okay, yeah, it explains how I lost this.
Folgen Sie uns oder gehen Sie aus dem Weg.
How I lost this
Es hat den Fahrer erwischt. Los,
martyr. You're too far away. Let's bomb here.
Höre, Ground Control.
Yeah.
Gebt mir Morphium. Gebt mir Morphium.
What the heck, man? What is you doing?
Sunny.
I've only one Gabber left?
Warten auf neue Befehle, Kommandant. Verstanden. Zurück zur Base. Sammeln. Befehlsausgabe.
How many stingers, I guess? I'm also floating way too much once more.
Was sind Ihre Befehle? Brav, aber achten Sie auf unsere Flanken.
I need to get in here.
Letzte Rakete ist drauf. Infanterie bereit.
I need to make sure that the M1A1 doesn't get too close to me here.
Ersatzteile Munition. Alles, was Sie brauchen.
7.5 minutes and it's still taking +2.
Feind gesichtet. Verstanden. Aufspüren und vernichten. Am Ende kommt es immer auf den Infanteristen und sein Gewehr an. Anhalten. Wir warten hier.
Please shoot at this. You missed.
Hier seid wir. Voll aufmunitioniert und gestartet. Ende. Achtung. Feind im Nahbereich. Kampfvisier. Feuer. Selbstständig eröffnen.
Oh, you have pretty low accuracy, huh? Did they increase the penalties for low? Because it definitely shows me having a 41% accuracy, even though it doesn't say on the tooltip that it reduces accuracy. Now it's 26. I don't know if this is new and it was just, okay, that was a very lucky hit. But that's, I don't know if that was always the case. If it was, then, you know, nobody told anyone, I guess.
Folgen Sie uns oder gehen Sie aus dem Weg.
This is ready again. But I don't think I have the time.
Feind gesichtet. Cooler, Kommandant.
I was saying I prefer 40 minutes before the game even started, but I was also saying that the long game benefits us, which, you know, maybe I'm wrong.
Drauf, drüber. Kegel zurück zum Stützpunkt. Dran, drauf, drüber.
Ow?
Radio-Check. Höre Sie klar und deutlich.
I'm also just flating? Loading too much.
Erwarte Anweisung. Auf Empfang. Grid erhalten. Starte Strafing Run.
I got no kills there apparently.
Alpha an alle. Funküberprüfung. Kommen.
I just don't understand why they keep doing these hidden changes that have such a huge impact
Radio-Check. Höre
without telling us.
Feind gesichtet. Gefechtsbereitschaft herstellen.
Oh, I accidentally turned the weapons off.
Zu Befehl. Panzer, halt.
The fuck? Did you see that round go past them?
Bereit. Zu Befehl, Kommandant. Panzer, halt.
I'm just gonna charge, like, what else am I gonna do? Not gonna be enough anyway.
Ruhe, erhören. Jederzeit
But yeah, I definitely think that. Ow, ow, ow. That's what I get for just charging without recon. There's a few too many M1A1s in there. Ow, 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 ow. Ouch. 16 AP. They still haven't fixed the. I think the fact that you get 1 extra AP at like after the first 20 meters probably played quite a big factor into me losing the 2A4 so quickly. But I guess it's also just too much being used from Wargame that my most expensive tank is like so tanky even against like M1A1s, which in this case it isn't. The M1A1 is, 19 AP, which is enough to pen in me. Then, range scaling very quickly gives you, the heck? Why did this come back now? Why did this line now suddenly come back? Reveal influence on the flux. On the Fuchs. Look at this. Bam. Yeah, that is... Yeah, I was like, hang on a second. Okay, there you go. Also, that guy still like they're not being repaired. Yeah, change targets to not finish off the thing that has 25 AP heat at like long ranges. Very smart. Very smart. Holy shit. My god. But yeah, cohesion low, movement speed, rate of fire. It does not say anything about accuracy. And I'm not even sure if rate of fire really is affected. Maybe it is. I don't think it is. I'm just baffled. Anyway, GG. Yep. I mean, I think 10x 40 minutes definitely is better. Brigadier General, damn. I definitely think 40 minutes is better. Because I think the time pressure made me do bad plays at the end. So I'm definitely not saying I would have won, but would have had a much better chance. But, maybe my opponent would have played differently with 40 minutes too. So could have, would have, should have, right? But yeah, still I think 40 minutes is a better sweet spot than 30. Maybe, I should have just started with, I feel like with 30 minutes, and especially on this map, you're a lot more, how should I say it? Not coerced, but like, not forced, but it's a lot easier to just say, oh, I'm gonna get all my 3 CVs early. Because only 3 extra CVs you have to get, well, in total. You don't have to start with 1. And they're much cheaper than in Wargame. And I feel like in this map, it's really difficult to actually either get into the 2-pointer and counter cap it, or win the plateau. Because the plateau is so big, and it has so many fallback points, right? I feel like it's... Whereas, if you go to... Let's say Planching Valley is a peak 1 versus 1 example, right? Or Highway to Seoul. In both cases, the contested zones, which on Planching Valley are the 2 1-pointers on the side, and on Highway to Seoul, the 2 central 1-pointers, are either smaller in the case of Highway, and in both cases you also have multiple ones, or in the case of Planching, much further away from the spawn. So a surprise attack or a sudden flank or something has a much longer lasting impact in my eyes, and makes it a lot more, not necessarily easier, but makes a proper push work a lot better against an unprepared opponent. I feel like on this map, to properly win center zone, you really have to demolish your opponent in terms of, kills and losses, and not just have like a, solid advantage. I think what might be better is if the central zone was just split up into 2 1-pointers. I think that would be better. Sorry, not 2 1-pointers, but 2 zones. Maybe 2 1-pointers. I would prefer 2 2-pointers and have the 2-pointers currently be 3-pointers. Right? But I think it's too easy to keep contesting mid. And with the shorter than needed time limit in my eyes, I feel like it benefits the early CV lead, early command lead, which in some cases it always kind of does, because defending is always easier than attacking. But I think defending and holding a position is just too easy in mid. I think these zones are properly fine, and maybe I should have just tried pushing here, honestly. But like, especially like with the zone extending a bit beyond the plateau, right? Means you can hide a CV here or here while just barely holding on. You saw how hard it was to deal with the CV, because even if I force it, if it moves, it it doesn't stop capping. So I think it would be better for one, the zone was a bit shorter and stopped like at the top of the plateau. And two, let's say you maybe extend it this way and have this, be a zone here and then a zone here. Because I think the center zone is just not good right now. And maybe make Echo and Charlie +4, but then again, because it's very hard to actually countercap them. But at the same time, I feel like getting an early CV here, or it kind of forces you to start with a CV for that zone if it was a +4, is at least for the 30-minute time limit. Let's actually take a very quick look, see how it went. M150, I don't know if they got buffed. I could have sworn they were more expensive. Toe has 16 AP now. That is actually a big deal. Where did these changes come from? Why do they... So many undocumented changes. So many undocumented changes. It did something with the Toe Cobra, but I don't know what, because I think it still has the same loadout. But this has 16 AP now. I don't think it really made a huge difference in this game, because it's even 15 AP, which I'm pretty sure it had before, would still double tap leopard once, and Modern 183s, right? It obviously mainly makes a difference against 2 armor vehicles, which I don't have any, as well as 8 instead of 7. So it didn't really make a difference, I think, in this matchup. Maybe there was a niche thing where they're like 0.5 more damage than allowed you to get killed, but yeah, I think the opener, while chaotic, actually went fairly decently for us, because I think that's where this matchup is most difficult. It's like 3 Toe Cobras, which was interesting. Maybe not unexpected, given that my AA isn't particularly good versus healers. The best I get is the Roland 3, but it's a bit expensive, and obviously has a 2 missile salvo. And this one actually gets outranged by the Cobras. Bombers are still so weird. Sometimes they like absolutely murder shit, and other times they just don't do anything. But maybe they also adjusted some stuff. I still have, oh, that was a very good bombing run. I guess I should have taken a look at the kill list. That was very strong. Holy shit. Probably I still need to find get my mojo for WARNO, I think. The UI is, so many times, maybe it would help if I had like proper icons, but so many times I just had difficulties like selecting a proper unit and seeing what's happening, thinking I lost the unit, but then I didn't, because the labels are just so ugh. Yeah, also just not a fan of just having the numbers pop up when you kill stuff. Just not a fan. This was... Can I just say that I find it kind of ridiculous that the Law Squad wasn't able to actually properly ambush them and still got absolutely murdered? That's honestly ridiculous. They one-shot the Fuchs, which forces them to be at low HP. They're in a building, I'm out in the open. Sure, I have 2 squads and they're 1, but I have only 1 MG, they have 2. It's... Oof, I don't know. I should have lost both of these squads easily, and somehow that squad got demolished. That was so... That is, in hindsight, so ridiculous. Like, I've infantry in buildings are so goddamn weird. Sometimes it feels like they have like no damage reduction against other infantry, and then against others after tanky as fuck. I can't pinpoint it. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video in any case. And also, Brigadier General, honestly can't be mad about that. Very highly ranked player. Better, more experienced, 4th on the leaderboard, right? It was a relatively close match, KD wise. Conquest points wise, not so much. So, you know, me. But I'm happy. How many multiplayer games? 147 and 92 rank games. No, 100 something rank games. You know, how much do I have? I'm a rank 0? What the hell? 21 rank games. Yeah, okay. I honestly I can't be mad at that. I think I played okay, all things considered, despite playing like ass. In any case, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll hopefully see you next time. Bye bye.